Hey guys, welcome back to RMA Garage. I'm Mark, and I'm glad you joined us today. Consider subscribing if you enjoy this type of content. We're up to over 800 subscribers, and I'm pretty excited about that, so good motivation to keep going. So in today's video, we are talking about the RV. We had to do a quick fix right before a trip that my wife took down south, and it was so quick, in fact, that I didn't really have time to do a video. So we're kind of reviewing it after the fact, but I at least wanted to share the knowledge that I gained doing this. It really wasn't that difficult, but just wanted to show you the products that we used. You know, when you're buying stuff on Amazon or buying repair stuff, you just really don't know if what they say is what you're really getting. So I at least want to share you the product that we used and how we fixed it. All right, so we are here at the exhaust pipe for the generator. Okay, and basically what happened was this rubber isolator. Now, underneath your car, you have little rubber grommets that allow the exhaust to kind of vibrate, and so it doesn't make a lot of noise inside. Well, this RV has a little reinforced rubber hanger. Okay, and what we noticed was that it was cracked along here and along here. It was the original piece of rubber, so you're talking 2017, so you're looking at 5 years old, being in the sun all the time. It was cracked, and it was so cracked, in fact, that we were very concerned that if it wasn't going to fall off during the trip. So this was basically 2 days before the trip. Well, my wife decided she was going to order something on Amazon, which ended up being this piece of rubber. She ordered it, and we used Amazon Prime, and it came in the next day. So that evening, the very next day it came in, and we spent the evening putting this on. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the product. I'm going to put a link below on where to buy this, but I'm also going to kind of get up underneath here and show you how this thing's attached. All right, so this is basically the product that we bought. As you can see on Amazon, it came with 3 parts, has a rubber strap, has a hanger, and has a nut and bolt with the 2 washers on it. So the items I'm going to be showing you is this rubber strap and the bolt with the washers. Those are the 2 that we used. We did not use that at all. All right, so we're down here. This is the strap, and this is the nut and bolt and the 2 washers basically that are holding this. Now, what we ended up doing was the original hanger we kept. So this little clamping piece here was the original clamp that came on the RV. And what it was, the existing piece of rubber was riveted to this piece here. So what we ended up doing was we ended up taking this off, and we took this strap off, and I'll show you. There's 2 bolts that hold this on. All right, so there is the whole thing. So you got this strap, and there are 2 self-tapping screws that hold this strap on, and then there's the piece of rubber. Now, the original one had a piece on here, and it was riveted to this and riveted to this bottom piece. So what I ended up doing was I took the drilled it out here, drilled out there, so then this hanger was separated from this hanger, and I took this piece of rubber and I molded it basically as you see here, and I used a couple of nuts and bolts from my stock in the garage, and I bolted this strap down here. Now, as you can see, this strap isn't as long as what it's shown in the paper. I ended up shortening it just for my for use here to basically mimic exactly the same size it was on there. And then the nut and the bolt that was supplied, I used to attach it to this strap. Now, as you can see, there's another nut on there. I basically double nutted it with blue Loctite. So just a little bit of safety there. I didn't really just trust bolting it. I didn't trust using blue Loctite. I wanted to at least double lock nut it. Well, basically you hold this nut and then you spin this nut, and basically you lock the two nuts together after it's tight. I don't know if you can see that, but the rubber is reinforced, and that's a good 1/4 of an inch thick. So it's really good beefy rubber. It made the bend no problem. There was no cracking of any kind. So this definitely is going to work if you guys have the same problem I did. I'm hoping that this hanger is probably going to last another 5 years or so, but we're going to keep an eye out, make sure there's no cracks down below here or cracks along the side here. So, all right, guys, that is the fix we had to do. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys have any questions or concerns, hey, definitely drop me a comment. I usually respond within 24 hours if I know the answer. If not, I have to research it. More videos on the way. Probably going to do another video about the frame. There was an issue when I was looking for a bike rack and doing some things with dirt bikes, maybe putting a rack on the back for a dirt bike, but the weight, we were a little concerned about the frame, and I'm going to get into that next video or two. Also, probably going to be doing a couple of dirt bike videos. A couple things happened with the bikes, and I had to do some fixing, actually a lot of unnecessary fixing, but that's a whole other story. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. 800 subscribers plus at the making of this video, so we're pretty excited about that. So keep them coming, keep the likes coming, getting a lot more views. This is fun, it's enjoyable, and it's growing still. So it's kind of motivating me to do some more videos. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.